let the little dog eat. We are losing everything. Ooh, stay up. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are back at the courses of Waters Creek. We're playing the front nine, and we got a special challenge for you guys. We are doing the Eliminate the Club Challenge. How this works, we're gonna have a wheel of clubs, and every time we get to a tee box, we're gonna spin that wheel. Whatever it lands on, we gotta take out the bag. This might get crazy, but let's get it, baby. All right, hole number one, we got a dog leg right. Gonna try to put a smooth drive on it. No bunker action like last time. Here we go. Little left. We should have a shot over there though. I'm not too mad about that.
Where to go?
Just left.
Yikers.
You know, not as bad of a start as we had during the Onion Challenge, I'll tell you that much. We're not in a bunker. We are on green grass, which is always a positive, always a plus. First drive was a little left. There's not a lot wrong.
Left is your miss though, it seems like.
Left is the miss.
Somebody's cooking out right now.
I smell that, it's good. We got 137 to the stick. It's playing in the front left. It's a semi-friendly pin position. We're gonna attack it. We got a pitching wedge in hand. We're just gonna see what we can do. I lost it in the air. All right, we got a little pitch shot over this bunker here. The approach shot was a little to the right. I lost it in the air. I'm not sure what that was about. Sit. Oh my. We're gonna stay positive. We're gonna stay positive. It's fine. It's not fine.
This one is rough, man. This shot 4?
This is shot 4, yeah. So it'd be ideal to get this thing up and down.
Be ideal to get it in.
Let's see what we can do. Go in. Go in. Oh, lifted out for the par. We're gonna see if we can clean this thing up for bogey. I mean, for what a mess this hole was, that's arguably not that bad. They did punch recently though. I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, and the greens are looking a little rough. A lot of bumps in the way. Hopefully we're able to just get this thing in and move on. That's all I could hope for. Here we go. Cleaning up the bogey. Really rough first hole, but we're gonna put that behind us. The rough part of today is we're gonna start losing clubs after this hole. That's gonna suck. Let's hope that it's, you know, an iron we don't use too much or whatever at the start, so we can get a couple back before things start getting interesting. So Damo doesn't want to wear his hat today.
It's like 90 degrees outside.
And you don't want to wear a hat.
It's making my head sweaty.
That's insane, bro.
I'm about to pop out with a visor.
This is a visor. That big sun hat that he wore in the Onion video is right here, and he's complaining about the sun, but doesn't want to put the hat on.
With the open top, so that my head's still.
So you want to get sun on the top of your head?
I want it to be breathable.
All right, losing a club. Let's see which one it is.
That's a vital club for you.
Losing the 2-iron is rough. That is a rough one to swallow. I really hope we don't hit that family of 2 over there that's fishing. At least it's not a driver. We definitely need the D-stick the whole entire time here. We're just gonna try to see if we can drive this green. Definitely try to get one back. That should be really good. I think it's just a little in front of that bunker that's in front of the green there. So we hit a good shot on this hole.
That's huge, man.
Give me some Tamo, let's go, baby. That's huge for the program. Let's see if we can get one back. I'm really feeling good about today. Although we're losing clubs, we're not losing hope, baby. Great tee shot. Let's go.
That was big.
That's huge. It might be in the green side bunker. which would be a pretty huge drive from like 320. 320, I think it said. What is it?
346.
346. I put a good drive on it though. We're finally starting to hit this driver generally straight, which has been a problem recently, and it has been why we haven't been posting some very good scores. Yeah, that ball is in that bunker right there. We are just got a Bryson sand shot away from getting one back here going even hard.
That'd be huge for you.
That would be huge. You can see where my ball kind of rolled in on this line right here. The lie is not horrible. Definitely could be worse. We have seen worse on this channel. I mean, we caught an unfortunate series of bad breaks in the first episode. We got a pretty big lip to go over right here. We're gonna.
Hard to get out of, I think.
We'll see. I'm feeling good about this shot. It feels really comfortable. We're gonna see if we can get up and down for a birdie. Got to get this one close because these sandy greens, you never really know what the putts are gonna do. But here we go.
You made it out.
Well, it looks like we're gonna be scrambling for another par. We got a little pitch shot here. Nothing too much to it. Got a little bit of green to work with. I'm not too worried about this shot. We just got to see if we can make something happen here. That should be pretty good. Oh, we got a good kick too. All right, got about 8 feet to the cup here. This thing it looks like it's breaking left to right, but with these punch marks, I'm not really entirely sure what this is gonna do, let alone if this is gonna roll like it normally does. So we're just gonna try to put a decent putt on it and just hope everything will take care of itself. I blocked that a little bit, I think, but I'm gonna clean this up for the bogey. Back-to-back bogeys. That's pretty disappointing, especially after the drive we had right here, but stay tuned. We're gonna make something happen. I can just feel it. I feel something. You know, some of my best rounds have started with a bogey. I can't say they've started with bogey, but
That'll be helpful.
I mean, just think about it. We are one birdie away from
Being one over.
just one over, and we're back in the swing of things. So things can take a swing if we just allow it to. So yeah, we're good. I believe it. All right, spinning to take my club out of the bag. What's it gonna be?
It is just taking every iron you own.
We're just starting from the longest iron, and we're getting shorter. But that's not. I'm not mad about that. I'm so happy with that, to be honest with you. 5 iron, 2 iron gone. It's gonna make the longer holes a little bit tougher. So the 2 par 5s we have might be a little rougher.
The 5's okay. The 2's really gonna hurt.
Yeah. We got 129 to the pin. We're gonna take a little knockdown pitching wedge, and we're just gonna see if we can flight one up to the green. I'm just gonna put this a little bit back in the stance, and we're gonna make some magic happen. I can feel it. Let's get a bird. Little right, should have enough. Yeah, we're about pin high. We probably got about, I don't know, I would say 20 feet. Not the best look, but it's a solid shot to get the confidence back up after a rough couple holes. But in the grand scheme of things, we just got to keep it out of the bunkers. Bunkers are not my friend, as you guys know, if you've been watching thus far. The scramble bunker on, I think it was like the 3rd hole of the video, and bunkers are rough right now. Yeah, I think practicing bunker shots is definitely a detrimental part of the game. Something that I gotta do more of, practice in general, really. Yeah, but you know, we gotta, yeah, not bad. It's not a bad leave. Just gotta,
You know, look at birdie.
gotta make a putt. All right, we got quite the slider downhill I'm really not sure what speed to play this because these bunkers are so, not bunkers, these greens are so bumpy that it's just really hard to tell, especially with break two. But I'm gonna play this as if the greens were rolling true and I'm just putting like I normally would. Downhill, got about 25 feet for bird. Let's make something happen. Let's knock one in for bird. On a good day, I think that might go in. We're just gonna clean this up. That's a par. Hey, first par of the day, that's pretty huge. All right, here we go. We're taking another club out of the bag on this par 5. I really want a short one to be gone here.
Give me 3 wood.
No. No, 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 no. Oh, the driver's gone. I mean, I never use it on this hole anyways because it's just like a little dog leg left. I mean, but we're gonna be hurting on some holes, I'll tell you that much. So Damo got his wish. Driver's gone, 2 irons gone, 5 irons gone. And what else is gone?
That's it.
Pitching wedge. Wait, no, that's it?
No, that's it.
That's it. Right. We got a 6 iron in hand. Normally this is a 2 iron for me. But we're just gonna see if we can stripe one and put one in the fairway. I think we can make one happen. My landing area is about 195 out there anyways, so the 6 iron is not a bad play from here. I just like to bend that corner a little more, which the 2 iron allows me to do. Got to make something happen here now that we're losing clubs. That is as perfect as it can get, I think. Right in the middle of the fairway. 6 iron, baby. Let's go. Hey, that's a fairway. 1 out of 4 shots on this hole complete, right?
Yeah.
Let's get a bird.
Let's go.
We're 2 over after 3. Definitely not what we wanted to start, but this is a loser club challenge, and we'll take all the pars we can get and all the birdies we can get for sure. I know they're gonna be a little bit more rare as we go on because we're gonna have, what, like 5 clubs on the last hole? It's gonna be chaotic.
Yeah. Let's hope they take the 3 wood next from you. And we'll just see what you're working with from there.
I really hope the 3 wood's still in the bag. That par 5 is gonna be rough if I'm teeing off with a sand wedge, dude. Like,
I think you could really make a 58 work with your putter.
I think I could too, although I don't really want to. Is that fair?
That's fair.
So since we're not gonna be needing the driver anymore, I'm gonna go ahead and bag her back up because she's gonzo. Only got 2 drives. 2 drives out of the driver. 1 out of 2 are good. 292 to the pin. I can't get a 3 wood there. I wouldn't have taken driver off the deck, but we're gonna hit this thing while we have it still because I have a feeling it's gonna be gone pretty soon. I mean, that was hit about the best I could hit it. Get over that bunker. Yes. We're over the bunker and we're chipping for a birdie. Let's go, baby. Let's make something happen. We really need it bad. I mean, we are losing clubs left and right. Morale is going down.
Well, we're losing clubs no matter what. It's just the clubs we're losing that are...
We need some better clubs to be lost is basically what I'm getting at. I felt really good on that last swing. I mean, I think that might have been my best swing in a while. That just felt,
Really?
It felt so laggy. It felt so just like, so good. Not really sure what the yardage is. I would assume it's probably 25, 30 to the stick. We're just gonna play a 54, kind of bump and run one up to the stick and tap this thing in for birdie. We really need one right here and we're gonna go get one. Spin. Hey, I think we brought 5 or 6 feet. I mean, overshot another one. Definitely wasn't what I was going for there. But let's make a putt. We really need it. We got a little ridge kind of coming left at the start, but other than that, it's a pretty flat putt. I'm just gonna aim 2 or 3 balls out to the right. Put a good roll on this thing and let the aeration do the rest because that's kind of all we can hope for. pushed it a little outright. I don't know if you saw it or not, but it kind of grabbed my club. But hey, good speed. We take those all day. That's a par with another club lost, and we're gonna continue to lose clubs. I mean, what? That's a bogey start in the last 2 times we played this front 9. Hey, but we've rallied 2 over through 4 now. We're gonna lose another club on this tee box, but I have a feeling that
I have a feeling it's not the 3-wood.
that would be ideal. Usually 3-wood is actually my go-to club off this tee box. So if we don't get 3-wood, we're lucky. We're gonna have a good shot at making another birdie. But the holes after that, I don't know. It's a little up in the air. 2 over through 4. Can't complain too much, to be honest with you.
No, honestly, you saved yourself pretty good for like the position to play something.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, that 3-wood that I hit out of the fairway there,
that was amazing.
That definitely gave me some
honestly,
confidence.
the bunker shot where you way overshot the green, but then got it back to like a 5-footer was huge. That easily could have been bad.
It easily could have been really bad. We've managed the blow-up holes thus far, and we're doing pretty good in that aspect of the game. We just got to keep it rolling. We got to keep it pushing. We're going to lose another club, and that's kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. Could be that 3-wood. Could be the putter. I think we want to keep the putter in the bag.
Let's just go and do it now.
The whole entire... We're spinning. This is scary. Every single revolution.
No way.
That's fine.
3-wood, no, is that 6?
All right, we lost the 6. Honestly, could have been worse. I want to lose like an 8 or a...
You want to use like a 50, I think. A 50.
Yeah, 50, 54, something like that. We can lose a wedge or 2. We don't want the 58 gone.
No,
we do not want the 58 gone at all. But hey, 6-iron gone. It could be a lot worse. I feel
You're
like
really losing all your length in your irons.
I mean, what?
One by one.
6, 5,
2,
and then driver. We still have the 3-wood, luckily.
Luckily, you don't have any of those clubs to hit here either.
We should have like 3-wood pitching wedge in the green, so I think we're gonna be all right on clubs on this hole. So
I mean, shoot, you hit a 290 again, we might have a 58.
see if we can. We got to pound this 3-wood, but we also got to stay in bounds. There's out of bounds on the right side of this hole, and that would really be unfortunate if we went OB, because we cannot afford any more strokes gained at all in this challenge. But hey, let's see if we can put a good swing on the ball. Let's go. All right, we got a clear fairway, still have the 3-wood. That is huge. We got a pretty tight landing zone, as you can see it out there. I'm not sure how good this camera's picking it up. Just a little bit left of that bunker is kind of where I'm shooting for. There's a speed slot down there that kind of pulls everything into a flat area. But yeah, there's nothing else I can say more. Let's just hit this ball, let's get in the fairway. Hopefully we don't lose this thing. This is our key. We need the 3-wood. If the 3-wood goes, we are so screwed. It's leaking a little right. I think we'll have a punch shot or something. That's an unfortunate tee shot right there. Although I think we're safe, we're gonna have some work to do, and we don't really have much to work with, to tell you the truth. It does feel like every shot is the challenge at this point. I mean, it's looking like number 8 all over again from our onion video. I don't know if you guys can see in there, but that is just jail. I mean, there's nothing we can do. We're just gonna have to take our medicine out into the fairway. We're gonna punch one out with the 7-iron, because that is all we have left when it comes to longer irons. I mean, this thing has taken everything we have. We're gonna just skim this right by this tree. It could come back at me, but we're gonna try to get one in the fairway, pitch it up and down for par. Yeah, I mean,
You can't really do much more than that.
yeah, I mean, going through those trees right there would have been a horrible idea. It would not have made for. It would have been something catastrophic. It would not have been good at all.
Got some pancakes at the crib. I'll eat them up when I get home, so
What, you got you made them yourself? Or are they out the box or what?
out the box, Jeffrey made them.
Mego?
Oh, no, like the scratch.
Oh, God, I see what you're saying. All right, we got 49 yards to the pin. It is a great thing that I still have this sand wedge. We are running out of clubs, but we still have the right ones for the right holes. At least it seemed like it. And the tee shots have been a little iffy when it comes to club selection. But yeah, 49 yards. Let's see if we can put a nice little swing on this. You just got a little pitch, nothing to it. See if we can get up and down for a par. Oh, that was a crazy kick we got to the left. We're gonna have to drop a medium-sized putt here, but we're pin high. Wasn't the worst pitch shot we could have hit in there. Definitely could have hoped for closer, especially with the state of the greens right now. We gotta get these going. We gotta make a move. We gotta get at least one birdie before this challenge is over. It's getting harder and harder as we go along, but
yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do it, you really gotta think the next hole's down the hole.
And next hole is the hardest hole we're gonna be playing.
They don't take the 3-wood.
Oh, especially on this next hole, we would be in deep water. I mean, if they take the 3-wood, that means that we'd have to take a 7-iron, punch a 7-iron, and then have to try to get up and down for par over the creeks. You might see a crazy par if the 3-wood gets taken out next hole. But we're gonna see if we can, or crazy birdie. See what we can do. Let's see what we can do, baby. We have a left to righter on this hole. Just going a touch to the right, a little downhill. Not a lot to this putt. I think we can make this. We definitely need it. We got about, say 12, 13 feet here to the cup. Just gonna try to put a pure roll on this thing, get it in for a par and move on. We definitely need it. I just left it right again. I'm leaving everything right. This is getting ridiculous when it comes to putting. I need to get on the putting green. Oh my God. That's another bogey. You can't make pars, especially with the amount of clubs we have, if I'm just all willy-nilly with the tee box shots. 3 over, I mean, you know, considering the challenge, that's not horrible.
I feel like the issue we're having is like, I feel like the clubs haven't been the reason why.
The clubs have not been the reason why. I'm just playing poor golf.
But you got it, you'll pick it up.
We'll pick it up. I feel pretty good. If the 3-wood stays in the bag on this next shot.
I think once you have to play some hero ball, like, you'll lock in.
Need to make something happen. Otherwise, this challenge is about as good as bogeys from here on out. But we're about to have to spin again for the club that we're taking out on this hole. Oh man, here it goes. Okay. 9. Taking the 9-iron out. We still have the clubs that we need, and we still have the 3-wood. We're holding on for dear life. We need that at least through this next hole, this par 5. If we can have the 3-wood for the par 5, we can count our lucky stars. But let's make something happen. We gotta play this hole, and we're gonna try to get a birdie here. Let's get one back. I am banking that there is a broken tee up on this tee box, because we got to go up a bridge to this elevated tee box, and I forgot a tee. I thought I had one in my pocket. It turns out I didn't. So if there's no broken tee, I guess we're going off the deck, because I'm not walking back down there to go get another tee. I was gonna say we got to keep putting good swings on the ball, but I think we've only had one good swing, like 2 good swings.
We've had a couple.
We've had a couple. I mean,
most of them are followed, like, or not followed. They're after some pretty bad ones.
Yeah, we got to get it tightened up, and we're gonna do it for you guys. If you've made it this far in the video, we seriously appreciate you. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me. It would really mean a lot. We're trying to push out as much content as we can to you guys, and we're gonna ramp it up this summer. We're gonna keep doing challenges. Comment down below what challenge you want to see next. We got a lot of suggestions in the chamber. We're open to any suggestion. If I see a good one, gosh darn it, we're gonna film it the next day. Y'all, we found a tee. That's huge for the program. Dude, this grip is getting sweaty. This might fly out of my hands if I'm not careful. Let's make something happen on the hardest hole. Wouldn't that be something? Stay where you're at. Stay where you're at. 50-50. It might have caught a tree, it might not have. Not a bad drive on this hole. I mean, the landing area is so small. You really just have to be on your A game. You have to hit a really good shot into this fairway in order to have a good shot. But, you know, we're not unfamiliar with bad shots, nor we are punching out of areas. If you came to see good golf, I don't know what to tell you. Losing the driver early really was a tough blow. I say I usually take 3-wood on this hole. That's for the safe shot. At this point, we would have needed the hero shot, and I would have taken the driver, but it is not in the bag anymore. Oh, is that my ball in the fairway?
Yeah, looks like it.
We were in the fairway. What was I talking about? That's a bad shot. That was a great shot.
Way to save yourself, man.
See, I knew it wasn't a bad shot. Did I say it was a bad shot?
I didn't hear you say that.
I don't think so. I don't think I said it was a bad shot. We got 104. Should be a perfect 54, which we still have, by the way. We have all of our wedges. Every single one of them. I need the wheel to start taking some wedges off. At this point, I really don't care. I just want my putter. Definitely need it. We got 104 to the pin. It's in a good spot. We got to leave this short of the pin. Otherwise, we're gonna have some trouble because it's a 2-tier green. This pin looks like it's on the lower end side. But I've got my mark and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to hit this right at the pin. We're gonna throw a dart. We're due for a dart. Be good. You know, it definitely could have been closer, but we have probably 15-ish feet to the pin for a birdie. Considering how bad we thought this drive was, and I don't know if you can see it up in the cameras, if the camera can get to it, there used to be a lot more bush up there. They might have cut something down, or it could have fell down in a...
It's a little hard with the lighting, maybe.
A little hard with the lighting, but up there, about right there used to be a bunch more trees. I thought I clipped them on my way down. That's why I was so disappointed with the tee shot. But it actually turns out it was fine. We were in the fairway, and we got a slider coming downhill. I wanted to try to leave it short. I was a little hot off the face with it. But I'm not complaining at all. We definitely need a wedge gone.
I'm mutilated about these mosquitoes. Are you not getting attacked?
Not at all. The bugs don't like me.
I'm not gonna, like, the footage from me is gonna be really sketch, I think, because like I'll be trying to film and I'll just be getting eaten to death.
Damo's getting obliterated by bugs.
We need some bug spray next time for sure.
We are gonna have to hook Damo up with some bug spray.
Everybody wants a sponsor.
Off. Hit us up. Damien needs some sunscreen.
Bug spray.
I'm just losing in every aspect today. What's new though? What's new? Kind of threw this up half in, half out on this slope. Normally that kind of would feed down, but because of the aeration, there's a lot of bumps and whatnot, so it just is kind of sticking where it's at. This thing looks like it is sliding. But honestly, for how slidey I think these putts have been, like I think the putt on number 3, I thought it was breaking a lot more than it was, and it looked like it should have, but then it just kind of straightened out because of the bumps. So I think if we just trust our line here, take a little bit of break off, put a little bit of speed on there, we might be able to drop a bomb. We got about 18 feet to the pin, really downhill, but I believe we can make something happen. Stay true to your line. Ooh, stay up. Oh, we needed that one really bad, but hey, a par on the number 1 handicap hole on the course is definitely something that we're gonna take all day. Cleaning that up for par. You know, not horrible from where we thought we were, what shot we hit, and what putt we had. So, hey, moving into the next one, we're gonna lose another club, but we're still sitting at 3 over through 6 with the amount of clubs that we've lost and the amount of options that I'm losing. We're really not losing that bad, you know? I mean, we're playing pretty good considering the circumstances. And big shout out to Aaron on the B-roll over there. Look at that man walking. Yeah. He's doing all of our green shots today. He's doing our fairways, and all of those creative shots you're seeing are completely Aaron. So I appreciate him. Big childhood best friend. Grew up with this man. So yeah, big shout out to Aaron. We appreciate him for coming out. Again, hit that sub button, please. Go follow the socials, which I'm gonna put right there. Go follow that Instagram, because you might get some behind the scenes content. You might get some behind the scenes. You'll know when we're uploading. You'll know what's going on. You don't want to miss it. So, hey, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in, and stay tuned in for what's about to happen. What club is leaving the bag?
Why are there 2 putters in there?
I don't know. Well,
that's gotta be the pitching wedge. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
That's the putter. Wow.
Oh my gosh. We have lost the putter. We have lost the putter. Definitely would have liked a 54 or a 50 gone there. Still have the 3-wood. We can putt with a wedge.
I mean, the putter hasn't really been falling today anyway.
It hasn't been falling. Hey, maybe we're gonna find something.
Yeah.
Let's let the little dog eat. That's all we have at this point. I mean, we have nothing else. We are losing everything. And I'm gonna tee this ball up a little bit with this 3-wood.
Pretty wide open fairway for you.
You say that now. Oh, almost threw my back out there. That felt like something popped, so. All right, wide open fairway. Nothing's in the way because the driver's not in the bag, so that bunker's not in play anymore. I'm feeling pretty good about this shot. Let's just put a good swing on it and move on. Let's make something happen on this par 5. Right at the bunker, but it's a 3-wood, so it should be short of it. I can't tell if it kind of disappeared on that slope down there. I can't tell if it's in the bunker or if it's a little short of it. If we're in the bunker, that's not the worst case scenario because we still have the 7-iron. I can just lay up like I normally do, and then we'll have a little wedge shot in for birdie. We really have to stick a wedge shot close here because if not, we're gonna have to drop a bomb with the wedge. Hey, we're still in it. We're 3 over through 6. Put a great swing on a 3-wood right in the middle of the fairway on number 7. We got a big par 5 right here for you. We're sitting up pretty good in this bunker. We have just a little layup shot. There's not a lot in my head right now, other than we're just gonna try to get this out clean and kind of let it funnel from the right side of the fairway to the left side. And we can get up and down for birdie. No putter though, so, but hey, we have not been putting well with the putter anyways. That could be due to aerification. It could be due to me just not being able to putt, which is probably the answer that I'm looking for here. But let's just have some clean contact, catch this a little thin since it is a 7-iron, try to roll one down there. Really good contact. That's about the best I'm gonna do with a 7. All right, we got about 81 here. Sitting up perfect in the middle of the fairway. We hit a nice crispy 7-iron out of that bunker. I mean, what more could you ask for? We got to knock this down a little bit. Wind's a little bit in the face, not too bad. We're gonna see if we can put a good swing on this because we certainly can't afford a bad shot when we're putting with a wedge. Might be a little short. Yeah, a little short. That's okay. I mean, not the best contact. We're gonna be doing that. I might putt with a 7-iron, tell you the truth. Just get a low lofted club, and hopefully, you know, we can. Wouldn't it be crazy if we can just sink an absolute bomb? But like we can get that bomb we had on number 8 with the putter to save par was insane. I mean, just talk about a putt so far of the year. I mean, that was to save the even par round. Although the goal was 2 under, I think. I just couldn't do it anymore. Dude, Damo's getting swarmed out here.
It is so rough.
This dude is just getting absolutely obliterated. We got a 7-iron and we got our lob wedge. These are the two options we have to putt. I have like a 30, 32, 33 footer up the hill. I think I actually like a 7-iron. Just kind of gonna blade it. It's a little bit more of a flat club, and it's gonna help me roll this a little bit better. All right, 7-iron, putting for birdie here. Not bad at all. I mean, that was a pretty, I don't know if you saw it like that far away, but the roll was actually pretty pure. I kind of topped it a little bit. I wanted to thin it, but topping it wasn't the worst thing that could have happened. Pretty straight putt up the hill. Still have a 7-iron. Let's roll this thing in for par. That is the nature of the challenge. And that's a 3-putt bogey with the 7-iron. And we're gonna lose another club. But you know, honestly, I was gonna say a bogey is not bad there, but a bogey is kind of bad there. We had a 3-foot cleanup putt that I should have made. I don't know if it was a bad roll or not. I'm not gonna blame it on the aeration. I think that was just a tug and a half. That was just a bad effort on my end. And we're losing club number 7 out of 14. So this will officially be half the clubs in my bag lost to the challenge. I really cannot afford 3-wood going on this hole. It would be ideal if like anything other than a 9-iron went on this hole. We kept the 3-wood for the drive to get one down there because we need a 150 club on the next hole. But let's spin the wheel and see what we're losing. I can live with that. That is actually perfect. We can possibly get a birdie on our way back in. We have 2 more holes to get a birdie and put a reasonable score up. I mean, 4 over at this point in the challenge isn't horrible. I'm just kicking myself in the rear for the first 2 holes that we had. Those were just so easily avoidable.
You really gotta take advantage when you're full back.
You have to, I mean, that's something that I'm learning if we ever do this challenge again, which I really like this format. I like this challenge a lot, actually. It kind of tests you, but going in with no strategy and just kind of playing golf was kind of what we should have done. But at the same time, we should have tried to be as aggressive as possible the first 2 holes. I kind of had it in neutral, really. I mean, on the first hole too, and you know, we ended up shanking an iron, and then we're chipping. Almost made that one.
Yeah.
That would have been a big one to make. We are 4 over through 7 holes. Not playing great, not playing bad, considering what the challenge is. We might murder Aaron here. So if Aaron gets hit here, I'm not gonna hit my cameraman on his first day. Let's hit a fairway here. We definitely need it. Get some ground kick. Oh. See, it bounced like once before the bunker and then bounced again. Almost bounced over the bunker. It's in.
This oak mount?
I was about to say, it looks like an oak mount lie. I'm gonna take a pitching wedge and hack at this thing and hope that we can just get this thing out. I think pitching wedge, if I hood it, if I really try to stab at it, we can maybe, just maybe get up to the green. I'm gonna hood this club pretty bad here. And I have no idea what's gonna do out of this rough, but let's just hit and hope. What in the world?
shot you put all day.
I want you to zoom in on this. Watch this. This is premium golf course care right here. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot teach that at home.
Definitely could.
What a hole this would be if we can somehow put this in the hole in one putt. We have a downhill putt. This thing is breaking ever so slightly to the right. Not a whole lot to this putt really. It's just gonna be speed control. And from up here with a wedge, I'm not entirely sure what that is gonna entail. We just gotta put a solid stroke on this thing. Let's see how this goes. I'm pretty confident that we can put a good stroke on this thing. Sit. We got a tester coming back uphill, but that's not, it could have been a lot worse, if you ask me. With all these bumps, with all that's going on. Yeah, we do have a 8-footer coming back up the hill with a lot of bumps in between. This thing's breaking right to left. I'm not giving up the hole here. Put a good stroke on this. Let's highway rob this hole. That's another bogey. We're gonna have 5 over through 8 holes. We do have a par 3 coming up on our last hole. A par 3, about 150 yards. We still have our club for that, thankfully. Don't have the putter, so we're missing a club yet again on this hole. We don't know if we do, actually. I mean, the 9 could get taken off on this next tee box.
The 9 is off. We lost the 9.
We need the 8-iron to stay in the bag. The 8 is still in play because we literally can't get it across unless I Happy Gilmore a pitching wedge, which would be horrible. Let's see. What's it gonna be?
Looking like pitching wedge.
Hey, that is so huge. That is humongous. We needed this 8-iron so bad because this pin is in the back. Got an 8-iron here. We got about 160 to the pin, so I'm gonna have to knock this 8-iron down just a little bit, but it's better than having to swing out of our shoes with a pitching wedge. That would have been horrible. So we're just gonna try to put a really good swing on this 8-iron. Or go in the hole. Oh my gosh, dude, it's deep, lies on a little bit of a downslope. It actually looks like it's pretty straight. Try to chip this thing in. Rough kick. Unfortunate bounce, not a bad leave. That was a little unfortunate, but we have a putt to clean up our par. I'm not seeing a whole lot. I'm just worried about the bumps. Like, I have no clue what the ball is doing.
Well, I don't think we bumped.
He didn't. The score definitely didn't reflect how much heart was put into it. Yeah, not my best score today. I would consider that a challenge absolutely failed. For the suggestions in the comments, put them down there. Put the score you want me to beat, within reason. Comment down below what you want to see me do next. We got a couple in the arsenal, but we always take suggestions. This was left below the onion video. Appreciate my uncle. There's the comment right there. For suggesting this format. We're definitely gonna do it again on the channel. If you have any other suggestions, drop them down below in the comments. We will be sure to do them, as many as we can. So keep them coming, keep the good vibes coming. We'll keep the videos coming. That's all for now. I appreciate you.